channel.
Hello guys, thank you for staying with us and welcome back to the channel. Final Weeks, the channel that keeps you fresh and updated concerning sport-like related stories, from fans reaction to pre and post match analysis, and of course in-depth match analysis. Be kind enough to follow us across all social media platforms on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and of course our YouTube page at Final Weeks. So 931. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification icon to get notified whenever we drop productions like this that might interest you. Yes guys, welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Yes, a couple of hours ago we brought you production concerning the players' arrival in the UK, of which brought you 10 players, domestic players that have arrived with some backroom staff of the coaching crew, and we said we are going to keep you posted and updated in case more arrivals come, especially for the foreign based players. And I think it's a good thing to bring you up to speed that we have new arrivals. Believe me, big names, the ones that we expected. We've always talked about our players need to be timely because the supposed competition is in 2 days. It is starting officially tomorrow, but the Super Eagles will be taking on the Black Stars of Ghana next tomorrow, just 2 days from now. That's 48 hours from now, and it's good to know that yes, their training is supposed to commence today, and the players are arriving in camp in full spirit. So coupled with the ones I'll call for you now, we have in total 20 players. Believe me, out of the possible 25, we're still expecting 5 more, but I say let me bring you up to speed so that you understand what I'm trying to talk about. Yes sir, so we can confirm that in camp now we have Moses Simon of Nantes, the player that we have always talked about, him being a brilliant player that plays in Nantes in League One. We have Kelechi Iheanacho Senior. Kelechi is back. This name inclusion has drawn a lot of eyebrows, but believe me, he has reported to camp, and that is a good thing. He's signed to Middlesbrough on loan from Sevilla now, so I think it's a good thing. Senior, welcome back. Semi Ajayi, wow, this is a name I'm looking forward to seeing after he was laid off because of an injury. Believe me, 7 months he was not able to kick the ball for Middlesbrough, and it's a good thing that he's back fit now and he's in the camp rocking the green and white. Believe me, ever since his injury and everything, we have seen how our defense has chipped in, licked in goals and every other thing. So I think it's back for us to have the veteran now about 31, 32 years old. I think it's a good thing for us to have him back in the lineup for us to boost our squad and every other thing. The free player now after West Brom released him at the end of the season. We can also confirm that Frank Onyeka, the Brentford midfielder, that stadium with the use, that is the venue that we're going to be playing this competition. He was on loan last season to Augsburg, but he's back after his successful loan at Augsburg and every other thing. So we're going to be using their stadium to play this tournament. We have Nathan Tella of Bayern Leverkusen. He was part of the treble winners last season, and this season was not that rosy, but in terms of personal achievement, believe me, he's one person that actually achieved a lot this season, and this is a name that a lot of Nigerians are looking forward to, considering the fact that anytime we call him, he always has family issues or injuries. Probably he stay fit for us to see what he can bring to the green and white. We can also confirm that Siri Desas is in the list. Believe me, 30 years old striker, 29 goals across all competition this season is something to look out for. Just a few days ago, his agent was lamenting that what does his player needs to do for him to get the Nigerian Super Eagles color, because he has switched allegiance since 2020, and just 6 appearances and 2 goals. Believe me, has been limited to a lot of playing time. Hopefully, we get to see him bring on goals. So after we can also confirm that Felix Agu, yes, he has been cleared by FIFA and the German FA to represent the Super Eagles. Believe me, this is a name that we are looking forward to, considering the fact that Shell is not so convinced with the left back position. He was initially stated on the list because he is available for training, not yet cleared to play the match, but now we can confirm that yes, having been cleared of all charges and everything, yes, he can play the match. So believe me, he's a name that we're also looking out for. So hopefully the 25 years old brings the ginger of Tai Taiwo, the ginger of Marcus Alonso, the ginger of Patrice Evra, the great left back, into the Super Eagles. We can also confirm that Igor Obu, yes sir, believe me, brilliant chap. A lot of you have been calling for youth legs in our defense, considering the fact that we have a aging Trust Ekong, we have a young and vibrant Kelvin Bassey. We are looking for the next partnership for Kelvin Bassey. Igor Obu is that player. He won the league with Slava Prague, signed a new 5-year contract with them. Believe me, congratulations are in order, not just for you to just make the call-up list, for us hopefully to see what you can do in the Super Eagles. He was part of the last call-up, but we didn't get to see him in play any minutes, but we can confirm that in the training he was one of those bright sparks, and Shell is looking at this Unity Cup as an avenue for him to test him. So hopefully Igor Obu brings that to the Super Eagles. We can also confirm that Wilfred Ndidi, yes sir, the vice captain of the national team, is in camp. Wilfred Ndidi has had a tremendous season, and in a personal term I must say, because injury was also a factor for him. He was a leader for about 3 to 4 months. That is when we saw the bad run of game for Leicester City. He came back, though his impact was not enough for them to stay up in the Premier League as they have been relegated. He has a relegation release clause. Hopefully, other club notices this and sign our assistant captain, because we don't want players playing him in the lower leagues. Hopefully, he gets to stay up in the Premier League. We can also confirm that Bruno Sopro-Imachi, yes, this is the last player that just got into the cap. Bruno Sopro-Imachi, our left back. A lot have been said concerning Bruno Sopro-Imachi. A lot of Nigerian football fans and faithfuls were thinking that he was going to be the next big thing, but somehow Felix is not trusting him enough. Should I say trust him enough? Because in our last 2 matches against Rwanda and against Zimbabwe, he didn't start any of the matches, came on the sub against Rwanda, and we saw how bright he is. But funny enough, Felix Agu don't seem to trust that left back position of Bruno Sopro-Imachi. Probably preferring as a wing back or any other thing, but regardless, this avenue for Bruno Sopro-Imachi to come and do magic and convince the coach that this is what I am all about. And he was one of those players that gave us something to cheer, because he won the double with Olympiacos. They were the Greece champion and the Greece Cup champion. Hopefully, Bruno Sopro-Imachi can do justice to that. Yes, sir, these are the 10 new players that just arrived, coupled with the 10 that we had in the morning. So to bring you up to speed, let me just announce the players that are on camp as it stands. Yes, we can confirm that Ahmed Musa, Moses Simon, Kelechi Iheanacho, Semilogo Ajayi, Frank Onyeka, Nathan Tella, Cyril Dressers, Felix Agu, Igor Ogbu, Wilfred Ndidi, Bruno Sopro-Imachi, Junior Ondeka, Sadiq Ismaila, Waliu Ojetoye, Ifeanyi Onyebuchi, Papa Mustafa Daniel, Saviour Isaac, Collins Ogweize, Sikiru Alimi, and Abubakar Adamu. Yes, these are the players on camp, and we are still expecting 6 new players. And the 6 players we are expecting is Stanley Wabali Bobo, Maduka Okoye, Amas Obasege, Christantus Uche, Samuel Chukwueze, and Tolu Arokodare. Yes, 6 players, 20 in the camp, 26 in total invited by Felix Agu. I think we are up to speed about the whole update, concerning the fact that some of these players are going to be participating in the Unity Cup, and some of them will not eventually participate in the friendly against Russia, because after this Unity Cup and every other thing, we get to see some of the players retain their position. Some of the players like Kelechi Iheanacho, some of the players like Chukwueze, some of the players like Wilfred Ndidi, Bruno Sopro-Imachi. These are the players, and Semi Ajayi. These are the players that will also play in both the Unity Cup and the friendlies against Russia. Hopefully, the boy tend to do justice, because in terms of support, I believe Nigerian football fans are the best in terms of support. We have always seen the ginger, the on and off feed support and everything, and trust Final Whistle as a channel to keep you fresh and updated. Like I said, camp update, 26-man list called up for the Unity Cup. 20 are already in UK in the supposed venue, and we are still expecting 6, and hopefully these players tend to resume on time for their evening training later today. Yes, sir, keep a time and date with Final Whistle. Make sure you subscribe, because Final Whistle is the channel to keep you fresh and updated concerning the Super Eagles, anything football related stories. We are the channel to bank on, and that's my time. I remain your humble host, Official. See you guys.